Sweet delay.
Your task will not be an easy one. Your enemy is well trained, well equipped, and battle hardened. He will fight savagely.
Hey everyone, Joe here, just doing the final on the Heavy Armor, Heavy Guns group build hosted by Joachim and Markus. Finished up the Ming 135th scale, Jag Panther, and G1. And didn't do too much to it here, as you can see. It's pretty clean, quote unquote. Not too much detailing. Nothing too special. Just kind of was going for a win right now and a completed build and having some fun, and just kind of getting something done. That was kind of not a hassle. So overall, this was a good build. Mistakes made on my own. I mentioned previously some warping, stuff like that. But overall, with the addition of the T-Rex tracks, it was a lot of fun, and the tracks are awesome. I don't think I've had an armor build to date where the tracks went this well. The Tamiya 38T went well, but those were link and length, and I watched a bunch of videos on those. But as far as like getting these in place, I mean, it was pretty cool. And they just kind of fall into place, and the sag is kind of there, as you can kind of see. Pretty neat, really neat. So got a couple figures here we added in as well. Guy chilling on the back. I could have done more to those. I tried to use that glazing technique that Night Shift uses, and I would need a lot more practice, but I didn't really care for it. I think I'll go back to the way I do things, was just, painting, dry brushing, oil washes, stuff like that, because they just didn't work out the way I wanted to. They're not terrible, but I use my old technique on the canvases and the boxes here, and that just worked out way better. So it's always good to try new things. If I practice at it, I'd probably get better. I don't know. We'll see. Let's put this thing on a spin. One thing I have to darken up the gun, the auxiliary machine gun barrel. And I forgot to do a light dry brushing of black, which is something I like to do. And then we'll kind of be done. Again, there's tons more detailing I could have done to it. I just didn't do it. But I could have done the tracks better, dirtied it up, muddied it up, all that fun stuff that you can do with armor. But I just decided to get this together and get it up on the shelf. Again, really overall happy with it. The paint scheme, and this is a non-realistic, in fact it's called unnumbered in the instructions, and it's not even supposed to have the German cross, but I put the German crosses on there just because I kind of wanted to have them on there. But overall, it was a lot of fun. I used masking putty for the paint job, to get those lines. Messed it up a little bit, but this is a field paint job, and it doesn't even exist. So, so much more could be done with this kit. Definitely would say price point level, go out, get the kit. there's a few nuances here and there with it. I think everyone that builds it covers like the mantlet and the things like that. But yeah, it's a fun kit. Not bad at all. So we'll zoom in just a little bit more here if we can. Like I said, really fun. I was happy with how the figures, and those are master box, I believe. How the figures just kind of complied with where I wanted them to be. We got the one guy leaning up, his arms just a little bit lifted, but he's sitting on the cargo storage there, just taking a break. Could have played with him a little bit more, but I think the front gunner guy is pretty good. I'm sorry, the commander. And yeah, not much to say, honestly. It's just fun group build. Always enjoy doing this group build with these two guys that they put on. They put on a great one every year. So can't wait till the next year to see what it's going to be, or the next group build that you host. I probably won't be getting into too many group builds this year. A couple on HLI, Hobby Link International, for the Korean War, and that's probably going to be about it, honestly. So yeah, lots of things I want to work on. Anyways, I hope you all are doing well. I hope you're staying safe. Until next time, take care.